Guys, how's it going? And today I've got a little bit of a transfer battle between Scamacca and Gabriel Jesus. Who is the better fit for Arsenal? I'm going to tell you the breakdown of the statistics, and then I'm going to give you my opinion at the end of officially who I think Arsenal should be going for. If we're new around here, hit the subscribe button. About Sassuolo's 23-year-old Italian striker, Scamacca, or the Brazilian Man City striker / winger, Gabriel Jesus. Who's the better fit? If we're talking about versatility alone, Jesus is the better fit because he knows the Premier League. He can play on the right wing, the left wing and striker. But he's not a proven goal scorer. When he was younger, under 21, when he was playing in the Brazilian league, he was proven goal scorer, lighting up that league. But now, he's not really a proven goal scorer. He's getting the goals and assists due to how good Man City are. He's got 8 goals, 8 assists in about 28 Premier League appearances last season, in the 2022 season. And it was good to watch him play with the City squad. He was fluid, getting in the box, creating. He averaged about 1.4 key passes a game, 0.1 crosses, which is terrible. But considering this man works off players to take shots, but also do a bit of creativity with the key passes, it's not in his game to be he's not a natural winger. But on the other hand, Scamacca, as a natural striker, the Italian only plays as a natural striker for Sassuolo, doesn't do much creativity, can't play on the wings, but he still is averaging 0.7 key passes a game. He still is averaging a nice 35 Serie A games, and as well as that, he has 16 goals in 35 Serie A games. That averages out to be almost a goal every 2 games, which isn't too bad. Yes, if he moves to the Premier League, a bit more physical league, he would be on the decline. But once you have Jesus, 25 years old, still a career ahead of him, you have Scamacca, 23 years old, 2 years younger. So if he does move to the Premier League, he still has a bit more time to get used to the league and then get things going before he enters his prime. In my opinion, I feel like that's the way to go with Scamacca. Jesus, not a proven goal scorer. He's not actively scoring goals. At Arsenal, he's going to be the main man. And maybe at Arsenal, he'll prove his goal scoring record. He'll start scoring goals and he'll be that goal scorer. But we don't know because he hasn't fully shown it in the Premier League. And he's also played rotation in a very good Man City squad. At Arsenal, he's a key man and would rely on him more. Especially with the likes of lacazette, Aubameyang gone, our natural goal scorers have left the club. Now we need someone who can just come in, score the goals. We have enough creativity in the side. Thomas Partey, Martin Odegaard, Bukayo Saka. There is enough creativity in the side. But the one thing Arsenal lack to get them over games is a goal scorer. Is a guy who can poach the box. Because both of these guys are taking similar amount of shots. 2.3 shots for Gabriel Jesus. And keep in mind, he played on the wing doing that in a good Man City side. And then Scamacca is playing for a Sassuolo side who is challenging for the Europa League spot. Who are not in the Europa League, but they're challenging for a Europa League spot, trying to make the Europa League. And Scamacca is the key man in a Sassuolo side where he takes 2.2 shots a game. That is very decent for a mid-table Serie A team, considering he's 23 years old, considering he's the main man, considering he plays only striker and he does that really well for Sassuolo. With Jesus, he does a bit more defending, and it's because he plays in that City side where you have to defend. So he does average 1.1 tackles and interceptions per game, considerably more than 0.6 of Scamacca's. But I feel like when Scamacca comes to the Premier League under Arteta, I feel like Arteta can embed in him the defending. He can embed that you have to press, you have to go forward, you have to help the team out. 0.6 tackle and interception isn't too bad considering that Sassuolo don't play with a pressing tactics as much. They don't press as much. So 0.6 isn't too bad. 0.6 isn't too bad considering the fact that Arteta can make him defend more. can help him defend more. And in an Arsenal side, I feel like he would be willing to defend more. And then other than that, you see the key pass 1.4 to 0.7. As a striker, just a natural fit striker, Scamacca is still averaging 0.6 tackles and interceptions and 0.7 key passes, which is still very decent. He clearly shows that he's not as creative, but I feel like he will be able to slowly adapt to that role, to do a bit more creative work and a bit more defending work. Those two is what he lacks: creativity and the ability to press from the front as much. But I feel like when he comes to Arsenal, we've already got enough creative players that can work with him, and he'll improve his creativity, especially with defending. We play with a pressing game, so he'll be able to come to Arsenal and play with that pressing game and even improve on his defending. Other than that, 16 goals in 35 Serie A games has led Scamacca to have an international debut call-up, which is very positive for him. And it does show that he's young, he's getting goals, he is willing to be a part of the press, and he does have decent key passes and things. And his price tag is considerably low. This is why I feel like Arsenal, as good as Jesus is, he's not a proven goal scorer. He's played in the Man City side, which has dominated for the last 2-3 years. And yes, he can play on the wing. Yes, he can play striker. But I feel like it's just, and Arteta's worked under him. But I just feel like Scamacca's going to be the better fit because we have enough creative players in Odegaard, Saka. We have enough creative players. We just need a natural goal scorer that can come in and work with Arteta and get the goals. Because what Arsenal lack is goals. We lack a striker that can get us goals and get us over the line in matches. And I feel like Scamacca, 23-year-old Scamacca, he is the one. 23-year-old Scamacca is the guy I think Arsenal should go for. Jesus is costing £51 million and it's proving a little tough for Arsenal to get at the moment, whilst Sassuolo are willing to deal with Arsenal considerably less, £40 to £45 million. If they get £40 million, they may consider, but their price tag is £45 million, but they are willing to go £40 to £45 million. 23-year-old, £45 million valued Scamacca, 16 goals in 35 games, is the way I want to see Arsenal go. I wouldn't mind Jesus coming in, because he can play right wing, left wing, and striker, and he will be a key man, but I feel like a natural goal scorer that we can develop is the way this club should go. Those are my thoughts on the two strikers that I was not interested in. You could drop your comments and thoughts in the description below. And peace.